Okay, here's the question then. I've got it summarized here. Okay, write down the domain of F composite G. Well, the domain will be the domain of G, wouldn't it? And the domain of G is this here, 0 to pi over 4. So A part 1, the answer would be 0 pi over 4. So that's the domain of Fg. Write down the range of Fg, 2. Okay, so it goes from 0 to pi over 4, so tan goes from 0 to pi over 4, and the tan function will go from 0 to 1, won't it, as it goes from 0 to pi over 4. And these are the values of g, and when the log function, as the values go from 0 to 1, the log function will go from minus infinity to 0. Doesn't include 0, of course. So minus infinity to 0, so part 2. We just looked at that and we've got minus infinity up to, and pi over 4 is included, so 0 would be included. So that's the range. B, solve f g of x equals minus 0.4. Okay, so next part, part B. So B, f of g of x, which is equal to g of x is tan, isn't it? F is log, so it's log of tan x equals 0.4. So we need to solve this, don't we? Okay, so unwrap the log. Tan x is equal to e to the 0.4. The e swings up as the base number, hits that in the air. And then tan x is equal to e to the 0.4, so x is equal to arctan of e to the 0.4. Okay, shift tan. We're going to need to be in radians mode, so let's just change the mode a moment. In 4. Shift tan of e to the 0.4 bracket equals 0.98 to 2 dp, and that was to 2 decimal places. Okay, that's our value then, e to the 0.4. Shift tan, e to the 0.4, is that in the range? Yes, it is. And this was the value here. For the value of x. Yeah, it's okay. 0.98. Okay, let's just double check this now. This is the domain, this is the range. Okay, so this fg is 0.4. Minus 0.4. I was worried about that, wasn't it? So that's minus 0.4. And minus 0.4 here. So I was thinking it wasn't in the range, in the values. Okay, so let's just go back to our calculator then. And just change that to minus. Equals 0.59. 0.59 to 2 dp. Now that would be the x value, and it's in the range here, pi over 4, 3 pi over 4 then, let's just check, shift pi divided by 4, and we get, that's within the range. So everything looks okay now. So that's it. Okay, to give a reason, write down k so that fg of x equals k has no solution. Well, when does a range, so fg of x equals k, well, outside the range, so anything positive. So choose, that was part 1. choose k equals 1. There's no value in the range here, is there? So there won't be any solution.